Imagine a world where every action, every decision is bound by rules, invisible, immutable, unavoidable. Some of these rules are digital, algorithms enforcing the flow of money, the path of data. Some are natural, gravity, thermodynamics, the very logic of the universe. And yet, we navigate them, often unaware, often defiant, always constrained. Today, we explore deterministic enforcement, rules that shape outcomes before anyone ever moves in Bitcoin, in AI, and in life itself. The rules we cannot break, and perhaps the freedom they give us. Let me take you inside a Bitcoin treasury, a fund holding millions in BTC spread across hundreds of UTXOs. Fees spike, markets churn, timing matters. Every transaction matters. One misstep and the flow of capital becomes chaos. Enter a deterministic enforcement layer, a silent guardian. Tools like Omega Pruner don't custody funds, they don't sign transactions. They simply enforce the rules, how inputs are selected, how fees are calculated, how consolidation occurs. A transaction either complies with the policy or it doesn't get built at all. It's a rule you cannot break, and in that constraint lies freedom. The fund can operate predictably even under volatile conditions. Liquidity becomes reliable, audits become simple, operations become deliberate. Chaos is tamed by rules. Life has invisible rules too. Social contracts, ethics, even the ticking of our circadian rhythms. Most we don't see, but they shape every decision. Sometimes we resent them. Sometimes we forget they exist, but they are always there. Deterministic enforcement isn't just Bitcoin. It's a concept, a philosophy. It's about taking the invisible and making it enforceable. In AI, it shows up as compute gating, rules embedded into the runtime environment, constraints that govern what an algorithm can or cannot do. The system itself becomes a first-order control surface, not an afterthought. Infrastructure layers like Kubernetes, Nomad, Terraform, and Vault operate similarly. They enforce policies across distributed systems. Nodes run jobs where they're allowed. Secrets are only assessed with explicit permission. Workloads scale, fail, and recover under strict rules. All deterministic, all predictable, all invisible until you step back and see the pattern. Even the universe has deterministic rules. Physics, the unbreakable constraints of energy and matter. Thermodynamics, the inevitability of entropy. And gravity, the silent dictator keeping planets in orbit. We move freely, but only within these invisible corridors. Step outside, and chaos ensues. Step inside, and you can build stars or stable Bitcoin transactions. Rules are not limitations. They are the scaffolding of possibility, the force that allows freedom to exist. In Bitcoin, in AI, in life, freedom is structured, not absolute. The invisible rules guide us, constrain us, and ultimately protect the systems we care about. Ask yourself, what rules govern your choices? Which are visible? Which hidden? Which do you obey? Which do you ignore? And which rules, if enforced, would bring clarity, reliability, or even liberation? Deterministic enforcement is a lesson in technology, in science, in life. Understand the rules, and you understand your own range of freedom. In the end, the rules we cannot break are everywhere. Bitcoin transactions follow policy invariance. AI obeys runtime constraints. Gravity pulls us downward. Entropy waits patiently for our missteps. The question isn't whether rules exist. They do. The question is whether we choose to see them, understand them, and use them deliberately. Deterministic enforcement isn't a cage. It's a path, a guide, a form of freedom. Until next time, reflect on the rules shaping your life. Watch for the invisible scaffolding and ask, what would happen if we built our freedom inside the walls we cannot break?